Hey guys, Ultra Maximus official merchandise is now available on my Spring store. Help support the channel and shop by clicking the link below. Oh, hey look, it's Nemesis Prime. I guess that's close enough. You're fucked.
You suck.
Transformation on this figure is actually not too terribly bad, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that we want to do is take the backpack here and flip it forward. We're going to flip the wheels forward as well. And then we're going to unhook the shoulders, and they're going to be a little tight, but they will unhook like this. And we're going to lift these upward. And we want to then align, straighten the arms out, and then you're going to align them to fold downward. So let me get these aligned into place. Nope. Spin these around. There we go. Spin it this way. Yep. So you want the purple side going forward, and there are pegs on the arms. So you want to get those to go into the truck itself. So we're going to spin these sideways. Here we go. Purple side sideways, pegs downward. So there's the peg right there, and it's going to go into a port right here. So you're going to straighten those out and push those into the ports. And once you actually get them into the port, this is going to stabilize really, really nicely. My one tends to want to have issues going in there, but yeah, there we go. So there we have the back of the cab all ready to go. Now, what we want to do next is we're going to unhinge the knees. So pull them out of the ports like that. And then we want to basically untangle all of these pieces. So we're going to lift all the leg pieces out to build the side of the cab. So just flip those open and out. So flip this out, lift this up. And then you're going to do the back piece, lift it outward. And then there's another piece you're going to flip out like this. So it should create the side of the truck like that. And then you're going to spin this foot around so that the front of the foot kind of looks like the front of the truck. So just make sure those are all out. We're going to do the same thing over here. So we're going to lift these panels all up, pull this one up, pull this piece out, like that, straighten it, and then get this other piece out. Just unfold it like this, unfold it like that, and then again have the side of the cab all folded out, spin the wheel around, the foot around, so that we got the front of the truck. So both feet should make the front of the cab. And then what we want to do is fold the legs downward like this, and you're going to kind of fold this up and get it to go around the white parts. And at this point, it's going to be real fidgety and just align everything up proper. So you want to get around that white piece, and you're going to snap the truck together. These little pieces are going to want to go down at a 90-degree angle like this. And then you want to push these knee pieces up to make the front. Connect the front of the cab together, and this is where you're going to fidget it all together and get it to go into place. So once you connect it in, it will go snap all together like this. Now mine has an issue with this left piece. It just does not like to align proper for some reason. I don't know what the deal is with it. Always have to fidget with it and try to get it into place. And there, I think it's there. Well, hang on. Okay, so there we go. Got it as best as I can into place. So once you get that, just make sure everything's lined up proper, connected into spot, like that. Get in there. So just kind of snap it in and everything in. Yeah, make sure it's tight. There we go. Looks good, looks tight, looks flat. There we go. And then the wheels, mine are super, super tight to spin around. So, like this one, I don't have any fingernails, so I can't get underneath and grab it. Be aware that these joints are going to be very tight. So, I typically have been using something to pry it open. I mean, I can't even get a fingernail on there, so I'm just going to use this to pry it open. There we go. All right, so got it up and out. So be aware of that, very, very tight. And put these back down, connect these back on there, and make sure all the wheels are out. We're flat. Everything is good. We have our truck mode, and it looks pretty darn good, I've got to say. And talk about trailers, let's see what other trailers we can get this guy to work with, shall we? So let's go ahead and take off the one that comes with him. And then let's take a look at Nemesis Prime's trailer. So let's go ahead and connect that on there. And that actually looks pretty decent. That almost looks better, I think, than the one that he comes with. It looks like it's longer. It rolls really, really well. Same kind of black. It's the same height. That actually looks really good. I like this. I think this looks pretty darn good. So let's take this one off and let's try another Decepticon trailer. And let's bring in the trailer for Scourge. So the tanker trailer. Make sure that that's plugged up. And connect that on the back. And this looks good too. This looks really nice. Again, it's the right height. It rolls well. Looks really, really cool. Looks like he would pull this. Definitely like it. And wow, this might be my favorite of the 3 trailers with this guy. So definitely a lot of fun here. Now to turn the trailer into the battle station is a few different steps. First, push up his little stand. Then you're going to pull the front end of the trailer off, and there's the sword inside. That's how it's stored in there, so you can unplug that. So this will plug into that little purple port right there. You just connect that on there, and then you slide that inside the other part of the trailer. So there's those 2 pieces, and what we want to do is take this front piece, and we're going to lift this up, and then we're going to unwrap the silver piece off of the black piece. So it's literally just going to unwrap like that. Throw that to the side. And then what we want to do now is we're going to come in and straighten this piece out like this. So straighten this piece out like that, and then fold it at the hinge where the little white piece is. And then you're going to connect this all together down the strip. So you're going to connect this all into place like that. Connect this into place, and this is going to make your gun tower. So that's all connected right there into place. So we'll put this over to the side for the moment, like that. And then we want to take the other half of the trailer, break it apart in half. And then what we want to do is take this and slide this apart like that. And then this gun piece is going to be in the middle. So throw these over here. So here's your gun piece. Lift this up and out, and then fold the 2 pieces down. Put your little blast shield up, and then you're going to connect it to this little white port at the top. like this. So there it is, looking all kinds of cool. And then we're going to take these pieces and we're going to unclamp the side. So just kind of unclamp it here. This thing's a little tight. So we're going to, there we go, unclamp that, pull this foot down, straighten it out like you're going to make a leg for Minosaur. Do the same thing over here. This one's a little bit easier, still tight. Put the foot down like that, straighten it out like you're going to make a leg for Minosaur. And then we want to move these over to the side real quick. Grab the other half of the trailer. So we're going to pull this apart like that. And then we're going to hinge this at a 90 degree. So that hinge right in the middle, front of the tire. Put that at a 90-degree angle. Do that with both pieces, just like this. Right there, like that. And then what we're going to do is take the black piece. This is going to be the platform. So these very stiff ratchet joints are going to go downward like that. Make sure they're straight. And then spin the top piece around. That's where he's going to be standing. Flip this purple piece down. So that's nice and flat. Just like this. And then we're going to take that piece right there. So let's go ahead and grab this gray piece. This is going to connect onto these little ports right here. So this little peg is going to port into the black piece right here. Wheels facing it downward. And we're going to do the same thing over here. So the wheels are going to be facing downward. Just connect that into the port. Kind of hard to see, all black plastic. So there we go. Connect it into the port like that. And make sure it's flipped this way. Once it's sitting on itself, it's pretty good, but it's kind of a floppity mess. Be aware of that. And then move the gun tower out the way. Get this nice and centered up here. And we're going to take the leg pieces here. And there's a port on the toe that can connect to these little ports here on the side. So you're just going to connect that in like that, and then connect the other side the same way. So you're just going to connect that in there, just like that. And then the gun port has two little pegs here and here. They're going to peg into the slots on the front of the platform. Now they don't go in that great. It's not too terribly secure, but it will port into place just like that. And we've got our battle station mode out of the trailer. Not too bad. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Rodimus Prime. So zoom out a little so we can see this sucker. It's pretty good sized. It is a floppity mess. This thing's got to be stationary. It's got to be sitting there. Now you can take these feet, and there's a few different ways you can port this out. So you can put them on the back if you want to, like that, and have that kind of look going on. So, or you can take them, like I said, you can have them up front here. You can actually switch them around. This is the way I think I prefer, is get these suckers and flip them the other way so that the front of the platform lines up. I think, whoops, I think this looks a little bit better platform-wise. It's nice and flat. And yeah, there it is, our battle station. So very cool. Now we've got to add our our Motormaster figure. So you're going to take this. This is where it gets a little wonky. Like this gun piece, trying to get him to mount on here can be a bit of a pain. So you want to have him grab the gun handles like this, but it tends to pop off of the platform when you go to move it like that. All right, so I found the easiest way is to put the guns in his hands first, like this, and then take your gun platform, plug that into place. If I can get it to snap into place here. All right, so you're going to plug this into place. Make sure that's ported in. as best you can, like that. And then put the gun on top with Motormaster already clung to it. That way you don't pop it off the tower. I'm going to move the arms down a little bit. And plug this into the tower like that. There we go. And then just align your feet onto the platform. And there we have Motormaster on his platform shooting up some Autobots. And it does look pretty cool. I like it. I'm not going to display it this way. It's a floppity mess. It kind of is. It does fall apart pretty easy. But the fact that it can do that, we can get a battle station out of a trailer and it turns into Minosaur, that's actually pretty darn cool. Now the sword itself, there are lots of little ports that you can plug this into all over the place. I'm not really sure what the best place to plug it in. I guess you could put it up here for another gun. But yeah, there's lots of little ports all over the place. You can plug all kinds of weapons and things onto it. But yeah, there it is. The Motormaster Battle Station Trailer Platform.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos. And follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.